I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So let's talk about Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Let's do a traditional Humble Seer card reading on them, right? You know, their overall, how he views her and how she views him. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so this is their overall, how he sees her and how she sees him. And, you know, this is a long-term marriage. They've had their ups and downs. It's quite traditional. I don't see infidelity on either of their part. Okay, no matter what you might hear, contrary to what you might hear. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords as the overall. Now, this is rather, okay. Before I turned on the camera and I had them in mind to do, they were the ones that I was going to do, I saw him in poor health. Now, he's an older gentleman, right? He's older. I don't know how old he is. He might be pushing 80. He might be 80. I don't know. He's frail. He's not in a good place in terms of health, okay? And the Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. You know, he'll pull through. He always does. But he's frail. So the overall relationship really revolves around him and his health. And it gives everybody, including him, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. This is how he views his wife, Catherine. Oh, the Ten of Cups. Like I said, it's a loving, I could see that very, easily. He loves and adores her. Absolutely loves and adores this woman. Would do anything for her. Would die for her. Just loves and adores Catherine Zeta-Jones. Loves her. She gives him the Ten of Cups. It's really, I can feel it. It's making, the love that he has for her makes my heart sing. It's so beautiful. This is how she views him. Judgment. Okay, now I'm going to go back to, okay, this is interesting. I don't know how it really relates to the Judgment card. But what I'm getting is, remember I said earlier, they're faithful, they're good. I don't see him having ever cheated on her and vice versa. It's just love. I mean, let me just, as a side note, there's millions of people in the world, right? And you see in movies and television and radio, whatever, commercials, where somebody's always cheating on someone. But the thing about it is, if you stepped out into the real world, you're just not getting that like that. It's just a small microcosm. It's just, it's in that world. But there are plenty of people, men and women, that love and, live for one another, enjoy one another, and don't cheat. Lots and lots and lots. But people seem to think, oh, they're cheating. That's because the movies tell you that. And, you get those stories in tabloids and whatnot about especially celebrities. Okay, but it just isn't factual. It's just not how the world works. There's too much involved in that. But I somewhat digress. But not really, because I said, like I was saying before I got into that little side note business, is that I started the reading talking about their love for one another. And we see how much he loves and adores her. Absolutely loves and adores her. That song by Prince, Adore, comes to mind. From the first moment I saw you, I knew you were the one. And he's saying to her, even though we have this great love, I'm in this state and I want you to be happy. I want you to be fulfilled. And so what he's doing is, he's pushing her out there because he's like, you're young, you're a lovely, beautiful woman, and you deserve what I cannot give you. That's what I'm picking up. So he has passed judgment. He's like the judge, the jury, and the allower, we'll say, because he's allowing his wife to do this. He's passing judgment on the situation. And that's how she's viewing him, as him passing that judgment and allowing her to do this. And you know what I see? I see that actually happening. Wow, I do see that happening. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below, and we'll talk soon. Bye.